When till when?
From 2018 up until 2021.
So natapos contract mo 21?
Yes, po.
Ba't
So,
di ka na nag-renew?
Hindi muna ako nag-renew due to personal things. Nothing to do naman with like my work or anything. Na hospitalizing dad ko for 2.5 months dito sa Philippines.
Because?
He had a rare condition, GBS. And it's ano siya, acute condition siya na it will affect the nerves and ma-paralyze ka. Tapos yung nerves niya became very sensitive. Kahit isang touch lang. He cannot, parang iyak siya na iyak.
Yung sakit, rare.
Very rare, yes.
So inalagaan mo siya? Ganun kaya?
Yes, me, my mom, tapos yung brother ko galing England. He came and we were in the hospital 24/7. Nag-ICU siya for 12 days. After all of that, nung nag-start na siya mag-recover, there was one day na parang biglaan ako nag-faint sa room niya. Tapos nadadevelop ako ng panic attacks. Yeah, so that time, plano ko sana, that was 2 weeks after my contract ended sa GMA. And I was planning to renew. Sabi ko, wait lang kasi nasa hospital yung dad ko. Wait lang ng 1 week or something. Naging 3 months. Tapos ako, nakasakit ng mental illness. Ang tawag niya, panic disorder and adjustment disorder. And then OCD also. Parang all at once siya.
OCD ka din?
Yes. I had something called harm OCD.
How did you recover?
It took me like a year and a half. I didn't go out for 10 months. I couldn't drive, I couldn't go to the mall, I couldn't do my shopping. I was locked down for myself for like almost 1 year. So after 10 months, I did my first driving, a 3-minute drive. When I was successful with that, I started crying because I was so happy. Kasi akala ko nung time na yan that I will never be able to drive or go out. You know, parang I was so scared talaga to go anywhere.
Ano dahilan yan?
Kasi sa panic disorder, you have the fear of panic attacks. So, baka dapat may parang trigger warning here
Yes.
kasi sa mga affected dito. Basically, when you worry about panicking, magkakause siya ng panic attack. So, parang siyang vicious cycle of thoughts na if I'm sitting here, baka isipin ko, what if I faint right now? Then I start to panic. Then I start to feel like I'm gonna faint. So it's
Mga
like,
negative thoughts
parang no
na,
matter where I was going, I'm like, I'm gonna faint. Kaya hindi ako nakapag-drive or lumabas anywhere. As in talagang I was so scared to faint. So I started doing therapy. There's a special therapy called cognitive behavioral therapy, which is known as CBT. And it helps you to rewire the way that you think about these things and not to fear them. So, kasi talagang a lot of it is like I'm predicting that something will happen or assuming that may mangyayari sa akin when in reality wala naman.
Ilang years yung medication?
2 years. Yes.
How are you now?
Oh, I have like 10 cameras in front of me. That's a big improvement. Kasi I remember my first press con when I started to come back to the world of working and showbiz. I had a new endorsement and I was so nervous. May press con, daming press, and then nakaupo kami sa table, and then I stood up and I felt like I'm gonna faint. I was like this, super shaking. Pero nag-take ako ng meds before going on stage. So I just had faith in my medication. So I have a medicine that I bring with me everywhere. If I don't have it, medyo nagpapanik ako. But I just know that it's near me. If I need it, then I have and usually yung thought na yan, it's already calming. So just to know that I have it near to me or accessible siya sa malapit na mercury drug or something, then I'm already calm. Pero if I don't have it, sometimes I can panic a little
Naging
bit.
part din yun ng advocacy.
No, actually, I didn't have this before. Nung nag-pageant ako, that was 2019, 2021. So, I got sick 2022. Kaya ako
10
nag-stop.
So 10 months hindi ka nag-work?
More than a year, hindi ako nag-work. And I just disappeared. Kasi even if I go sa social media or sa YouTube, I get very easily triggered. Kaya sabi ko, dapat may trigger warning. Kasi when you're going through that time, parang yung triggers are simple lang. Like, you're just watching a movie, then someone starts to panic, then you start to panic. Yeah, pero now I'm adjusted.
menopause? Kasi nung mag-pageant ka, wala kang ganyan.
Wala, wala
So bakit
pa.
ka nagkaroon?
I don't know, sabi ng doctor ko, ng psychiatrist, na it's a build-up talaga of things. And I think yung breaking point was when na-hospitalize yung dad ko. Kasi that time, it can get triggered kasi yung adrenaline mo, pag mataas, tas it will drop yung adrenaline. Survival mode when nung na-hospitalize yung dad ko, we're like fighting for his life. So my adrenaline was so high. Then after, nung naging okay na siya, nag-drop yung adrenaline, then that's when it can trigger some changes in your chemicals in your brain, yung serotonin. I don't know the science.
Nakadagdag ba, di ba, na-stranded ka sa Egypt ba? When COVID
Siguro
noon?
factor
Eco
yun.
International yan, di ba?
I think that was a factor because
Hindi ka makauwi nun.
that was 2021. Dami din nangyari that time that I never talk about. And then after nakauwi na ako from Egypt, I started a teleserye kaagad. So I was locked in for taping like
The World
4
Between
months.
Us?
Yeah, like 4 months.
Si Romel, ang dami niya.
Oh, nga. That was hard. That time I felt like really stressed out. But at least I knew why. This time around, the past couple of years, I didn't know why I was panicking. There's no reason. It's just that I can't control it. So, yun ang difference. Kasi there's a difference, I think. I'm not a specialist, but there's a difference between a clinical depression or anxiety, and then also just generally we get depressed. We feel depressed. We feel sad. We feel anxious. Di naman meaning that it's a clinical concern, unless it happens and you don't know why. Some people kasi their surroundings are good. Their family is okay, their life, their work is okay, but they feel depressed. They don't know why. Usually yun ang clinical depression. So for me, naging clinical lang yung anxiety ko when 2 years ago. Pero nung nag-pageant ako, that's all that happened. I was anxious, pero hindi naman sa clinical level kasi I had control over it.
Dami mo rin kasi pinagdaanan that time.
Yes, I think it was, for me kasi above all is my family. So even if there's a lot of stress sa work ko or something, I can handle it. Pero when it comes to my family, iba yun.
Pero kumusta na si Daddy?
He's good na.
Okay.
Actually, gumaling naman siya after, let's say within 6 months. Tapos ako lang yung...
Ikaw naman agad kasi.
Pero okay ka na ngayon.
I'm much better. I still live with it. Something that you carry with you forever. You'll deal with it here and there, but you learn how to control yourself. Sometimes every time I drive, I have a thought na, what if I faint? Or I always remember the things that my doctor told me, how to ground myself.
Pero nagda-drive ka na.
Yes, I drive.
Pero wala
I drove here.
Hindi ka nagkaka-severe attack na
Before,
recently.
very recently.
Ngayon wala na.
Hindi.
For the last 2 years,
For the last year, yeah.
wala nang severe.
Within 1 year, I was able to control it. Then slowly I relearned because I had to learn how to drive again. I had to learn how to go to the mall. I had to learn how to go on an airplane. Actually, dalawang weddings ng best friends ko from my school in Dubai. I missed both weddings because I was not able to go on an airplane. Then after 1 year, I decided to try to go on an airplane, and then slowly got used to it. From domestic flight, naging international flight. Slow process siya. Kaya my comeback sa showbiz, I gave it like at least 1 year since of being recovered. Para sure ako that if I join showbiz or kahit sa pageant, if ever, that I can overcome those fears that I had before.
Pero do you have plans pa na sumali ng Pilipinas?
It's a possibility. Kasi I'm
Pwede pa,
27
diba?
27 na ako. So
Wala namang age limit.
sa Miss Universe, wala. Pero sa Binibini, meron.
Pwede ka pa ba
So,
sa Binibini?
I think yes, by next year is my last.
So
Yeah.
Miss Universe Philippines, walang age.
Walang age limit. So I think I'll prioritize Binibini. Kasi actually gusto ko rin yung Binibini eh. Yung crown sa Binibini.
Kaya yun
Maganda.
anong focus mo ngayon nagbabalik ka? Or
Yes.
So, andito ka na ngayon. Anong focus mo sa pag-artista or paano ba? Sa
Well, so with my new management, 316, I plan to venture into movies, and maybe some teleserye again kasi I really enjoyed that at the time.
Ready
Siguro,
ka na rin ba magpa-sexy or
Yes.
ganitong ka-sexy, okay lang.
Pero yung ano, may mga
Viva
fancy.
Max.
Kissing scene.
Hindi po ako magpa-Viva Max sa...
Ayun.
sa
Pero Kelly, ang daming beauty queen na gumawa sa Viva Max, hindi ka papares sa kanila.
For me-
Cindy Miranda, mga ganon.
Personally, I would prefer not to at this point. Siguro if medyo
Not now.
may experience na ako sa acting. Kasi ayoko lang like parang pakubad lang ako just for the views.
May
I
tanong
want
sila kissing scene daw. About kissing.
kissing scene is okay naman. Depende kung
Pero
sino
wag
ang
yung kausapin ka ni Boss Vic, i-sit down ka at operan ka ng napakaganda. Sabi, pero for Viva Max niya.
No, we agreed na sa Viva Films.
I-remake ang
Ah,
Carla.
yes.
Oh.
Pero si Ma'am Len nagpo-produce din ng mga Viva Max movie na mga director eh, talagang award-winning like Joel Lamanga. Ganon. Eh, kung bibigyan ka ng magandang movie, pero kailangan talaga merong ano.
Sexy.
Oo.
May konting pa sexy.
Content, it really depends. Kasi for me, I have my own personal limitations talaga. na
Hanggang
I
saan
work
yung
on.
kaya mo as of now?
Siguro, kasi they asked me one time sa isang meeting last week if kaya ko mag-backless.
Okay.
I said yeah, but it depends on the context of the backless. Let's say nagbibihis lang ako.
Pwede.
Okay lang, pero if it's an intimate scene, maybe not.
Love
diba?
scene.
Walang tame ng backless, ha? Tame yun.
Yeah, wala, I'm conservative na.
Nagsasalta ka naman ng tapos na.
What's that, sorry?
Nagsasalta ka na ng tapos para kung talagang maganda yung opposite. Hindi ka na kailangan tayo magpa-sexy.
Kailangan na-acting.
Magaling yung director, gawin ng mga
Ang pwede ko lang sabihin na yun is it really depends on the context. It's not really like black and white na yes and no, yes and no. Kasi open naman din ako to explore.
Open naman siya.
I'm open to explore my acting abilities. Sometimes that requires to go beyond your comfort zone.
Hindi kaya ayaw mong pa-sexy dahil may boyfriend ka right now, tama?
Meron
Wala.
magpapawal.
Babawal.
No naman, he's very supportive, but it's also I respect my relationship with him. I also want to keep that the purity between our relationship. Na for me kasi personally, I feel na if you have a relationship that you take seriously, like for me, I take my relationship seriously with my partner. That there should be some boundaries then. That's actually my decision in my relationship with him. Kasi mas healthy yun.
May we know the name of the guy?
Grabe.
May they know the name of the guy.
Ano siya? Showbiz?
Hindi pa siya show.
Businessman?
Nasa business po sila.
Pumayag
Family
ka ba siya na
business.
gumawa ka ng movie sa Viva? Or
Yes po, sa Viva. Pero we didn't ask about Viva Max.
Tagal na kayo, Kelly?
Yes po, magta 3 years na kami.
Ay, tagal na
Matagal
rin.
na.
And he was one of the people that during my time of anxiety that even if I was not able to go out to his birthday or to family dinner, he
He
stayed with me.
understands.
He stayed with me the whole time. Kaya yung respeto ko sa kanya is really high.
Kelly, paano ka na punta kay Len?
By chance lang, kasi my mom was hanging out with yung dating manager ko na si Tito Rex. Kasi we're still so close. And they happened to meet Nylan. They went out for dinner or something, I'm not sure. And then after that, tumawag si mom ko. This was only like less than a month ago. As in, parang I was not really planning, wala akong plans yet to re-enter showbiz. Pero I knew that if may opportunity, yung sabi ko sa mom ko at sa boyfriend ko, na I will not like go out of my way to find an opportunity. Kasi I guess I have other things that I want to achieve also in my personal life or my own career. But if there's an opportunity that attracts me, then I'm open to it. And then, yun, it happened na tumawag yung mom ko sa akin. She said, I met someone that I think you'll like as your manager. Let's meet. So, nung nag-meet tayo, I was actually medyo ako sa boundaries ko, sa limitations. I said, this is what I want. Kasi when you're out of the industry for 2 years and you're actually just on your own, in your own lockdown, you learn a lot about yourself. You reflect on your life and how you approach things. Kasi dati, ako, people pleaser ako. Ayoko mag-no. I'm very like, thinking about other people. So nung time that I was recovering sa anxiety ko, my doctor told me, you think too much about other people. You need to think about yourself. Kaya sabi ko, this time around, if I join showbiz, I don't want to have like a stressful experience. Kasi talagang stressful ang showbiz.
Yes.
Talagang
Pero meron ka na
Yeah.
bang ma-stress ulit since
May
nag-come
project
back
ka na
ka?
ba?
I have a different approach to the stress of showbiz.
Yeah, mga intriga.
It's like before, I need to have control over everything. I need to worry about things that are not even my responsibility. This time around, I just put it in the hands of God and the people around me that are allocated to those responsibilities. Kaya I'm so, like, my mind is so calm compared to before when I had my showbiz career before. Iba yung approach ko nung time na yan. Kaya kinuusap ko si Nylan about that. About if I'm not okay with something, sasabihin ko. Kasi before, I'm scared to say like, no, things like that. Pero that's why
Yes,
siguro ako na-stress and naka-anxious ako. It's really like that. Kaya this time, iba yung approach ko. I hope that it will be more positive for me and also for the people around me.
Kelly, what about intrigues? Yan, di mo makokontrol yung mga intriga.
Like
Paano
mga chismis, gano'n.
Yes.
Actually, sobrang passive ako about those things. If I know that I'm not responsible or it's not true, if we're talking about the specific rumor, then I don't get scared. So,
Okay.
who wants to
Okay.
ask? Who wants to ask?
Speaking of that,
Once and for
Ito na
all,
naman.
Do you,
na-involve ka kay Tom Rodriguez nung
Before.
mag-split si Carla at si Tom. Anong
Yes.
nasabi mo dyan talaga?
This was like so random for me kasi you might know by now that pumunta ako sa UK for the funeral of my lola. I was just having lunch with my dad. Tapos yung phone ko nag-start buzzing. Then I saw, what's this TikTok? Someone may nagko-comment na parang, who's here because of TikTok? What's on the TikTok? So I called my boyfriend. I said, can you check? I don't know how to use TikTok. Chinek niya. Sabi niya, you're viral because of this blind item of Christy Furman. So, I don't know who's Christy Furman that time. Hindi ko alam yung, sorry not to be offensive, but I didn't know parang may reputation siya to have a lot of cases or something. Anyway, sorry. Maybe I should not say this, but
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I didn't know yung rep niya. So I thought na parang, I need to defend myself. So after an hour, I think
Pero blind item yun.
pero super obvious na ako yung...
Pinangalanan sa friendship sa iba eh.
Oo.
There was no other person that fits that blind item. Kaya I knew it was me. Everyone's saying that it's me. So I guess regardless, it's still defamed me. It's a negative image on me. Anyway, I just did my statement. Tas dami nag-message sa akin wanting to do interviews that time. Like I just said sorry. I'm have a family thing in England. My lola's funeral. So I didn't do any interviews muna. And I was hoping that I think the truth always prevails, diba? We say that the truth will always prevail. But that time, no one stood up for me that time in terms of si Tom or Carla or yung representatives nila for their situation. So, wala. Eventually, pumayag ako when I got back to the Philippines to do an interview. And I spoke my side. I didn't even know that they broke up until this happened. When I met Carla in an event a few months ago, I was hosting a pageant. Siya yung isang judge. So we made like salubong in the doorway. And then I said, hi Ate Carla, I just want to let you know that I didn't have anything with Tom. And she just apologized that I got involved. So in terms of like the rumors, but she knows na I didn't have any part to it. So
Kailan kayo nakita?
when was Starla?
January.
January.
Since lang January.
Yeah.
First time yung magkita after the issue.
Yeah. Because I'm not really in showbiz din, diba, the past couple of years. So for me, I just like let it go. Because I spoke my side. I'm not a drama person.
So okay pala kayo.
Yeah. She was like, apparently, yung makeup artist niya that for that event asked her, "Oy, si Kelly yung host, okay lang ba sa'yo?" And then she was like, "Yeah, it's fine." Ako rin, they asked me, si Carla isang judge, okay lang ba sa'yo? I said, I would like to talk to her because I also want to clarify kung may ginawa akong mali, maybe in my taping with Tom, maybe I said something or maybe I don't know, if there's something that I did, then I should know so that I can act
Pero
upon
nung
it.
dahil na naling kayo nito, may boyfriend ka pala noon.
Yes, the same boyfriend that I have
Oo,
now.
ano yung sabi niya? Hindi naman siya.
He was laughing because his mom and side of his mom family is showbiz. So
Oh?
when
Palagay mo saan nagsimula yung issue na naling ka kay...
actually
Kasi for sure merong ano yan, may pinanggalingan.
I don't know, up till now I don't know. Talagang I have no idea but ako ang nalink sa kanya because
Magkakilala kayo personally?
we had tapings
Magkasama
Kasama
together.
siya sa serye sa GMA.
But-
Kay Alvin.
I was one of most of my scenes kasi kasama ko si Alden. Not really in the story. I'm not really involved with Tom's character. We had maybe like 3 or 4 scenes together. So most of the time, hindi kami nagkita or anything because syempre that was lock-in taping. So we're like, pag wala kang eksena, dapat nasa room ka lang. So you don't make tambay or anything. And mahigpit yung lock-in namin kasi it was in Metro Manila sa hotel.
So si Tom hindi nag-reach out sa'yo para mag-sorry or...
He did reach out to me. And I also asked him like, did I do something wrong? He said, nothing, it's not to do with you. And they said that, sorry, we can't like really we can't defend you yet publicly. Parang ganun. Kaya no one was able to have my back that time. But I also,
out pala siya.
yes, nag-reach out siya. And the PA of Tom also reached out to me to confirm because I asked like, did I do something? Like, I was checking kasi any messages that I sent to Tom. Wala, there was nothing there. And then, yeah, there's nothing. What ako? And then sabi niya, no, it's not you. Don't worry.
Kelly, hindi ka ba na-trauma sa intrigue na yan?
No, not really.
Hindi nakadagdag sa anxiety.
Side yan.
No. Actually,
Kung ba walang boyfriend ka that time, tapos sila wala nang talaga ni Carla, nanligo sa'yo, papasabay.
Si Tom?
Gusto mo ba
Yes,
sila? Hindi,
oh.
ako.
Ay,
Siya si Tom.
Kasi Tom, napasa sa'yo.
I don't think so. Hindi kami nag-click in that sense during our taping. So, I mean, we're okay. But for me, I guess, iba yung type ko, I guess.
Kelly, ano
Siguro, not really my type.
Ayos!
Oh, sorry!
Ano bang
No.
type mo? Patingin ng picture ng boyfriend mo.
No, okay, si Tom, I'll say that, like, yun, matangkad siya, diba? He's a good-looking guy, but my type is different. Like, that's just really my personal
Ano type mo?
type. Usually shorter pala.
Yung boyfriend is shorter.
He's shorter than Tom. He's taller than me, but parang if I wear heels, magka-height kami. Yeah.
Tom is good looking. Your
Yeah.
boyfriend now is...
He's also good looking.
Yeah.
More good-looking. I'm more.
Okay, kasi I've been working as a model since I was 6 years old.
Oh?
Ang dami nagtatanong sa akin, yung mga co-models ko na like the ones with the jawline, like super pogi, like kamukha ni Brad Pitt. And it's not my type. Siguro kasi na-expose ako sa mga ganyan looks.
Super guwapa.
Yeah, that it's not my type in terms of like a relationship or something. So usually I go for the more like cute, like the
Cute
cute
lang.
boys. Yeah, not the hot boys.
Hindi mga modelo, itsura.
Yeah,
Hindi
that's-
mala Tom ang
yes,
itsura.
that's why I'm not saying that hindi good looking si Tom, but sa personal type ko, I like the cuter looking.
Kelly, balik ko lang. Nung recently nakita kayo ni Carla, nag-best ako.
Yes, nagbeso kami.
What were your last words to each other before you parted ways?
See you at the show. Yeah, it was.
Beso pala kayo.
Yes, I besoed her. We besoed each
Hindi naman
other.
siguro naniwala si Carla, kaya maganda.
She knows kasi, alam niya, hindi ako part. That's why for me, I was not afraid to make a statement. I was not afraid to say the truth because I didn't do anything.
Maybe she knows who kung ano
I
yung
went to their
totoo.
wedding pa. Like, I attended their wedding.
Yeah,
Pero
you were
Kelly,
there.
sumama ba loob mo kay Tom? Kasi sabi mo, no one stood up for you. Since kahit nag-apologize sa'yo si Tom, pero hindi siya publicly na nagsabi
I
na,
felt that way a little bit. Not at the start, but after mga months. Like, siguro like, until now, that no one had my back. that's the time I decided to do an interview. So it was after like a little while. Pero nung first, I wanted to respect, like, I don't know what's going on. Syempre that they had a very long relationship.
So na-clear mo na to noon o this is the first time? Na-clear mo na noon?
I cleared it before. I had an interview before.
With?
It's a show on GMA. You lol. You.
You
You lol. It was I was the first episode. Yeah.
But
Did
not
you
this
talk-
lengthy, no? Not this.
Mga ganito, but they cut it up a little bit. Yeah.
Did you talk to Tom na para sabihin na, pwede mo bang i-announce?
I
na
never
mag-clear
asked.
mo?"
I never asked. Kasi sinabi niya, before I asked, sabi niya, he apologized that he cannot stand up for me. So yun na yun. I'm not gonna force it, diba? I'm sure na kung ano yung problems nila that time is bigger than my problem.
Yeah. How do you feel,
Tapos,
Kelly, na ngayon they're reaction mo lang na now they're going divorce?
I don't know. What else? I don't know.
They're on the process pa. No, divorce na ba?
Tapos na.
Sila.
Tapos na.
Ayun, divorce. Kasi na divorce.
Paano po?
Tapos Kelly,
I don't know because I don't know the reason talaga. But all I know is I was not a part of it. I never had even a crush on Tom. Sorry. I know he's good looking, but I never had a crush on him.
Hindi ko siya
But
type mo sabi.
yeah, it's just not my.
Kelly,
Sorry.
pag nasa